Hello, I'm Terry Elton. I'm the director of Faith Lead Academy, and I just want to thank you for being a part of this workshop where you're actually going to give us feedback on the curriculum that we've been designing and developing for Faith Lead Academy. This short little video is just going to do a couple things. One, it's going to tell you about what Faith Lead Academy is, just to give you a little overview. Second, it's going to tell you what you're going to do during this 90-minute workshop. And then third, it's going to tell you what you need to do to prepare for that workshop ahead of time. First, what is Faith Lead Academy, you might ask? Well, I'd like to tell you. Faith Lead Academy is online theological education, and it has three primary goals: to connect learners with God, to deepen and expand learners' understanding of the Christian tradition, and to help learners discover new ways to lead in today's world. All of our curriculum is centered around this core challenge. How do we cultivate Christian identity and Christian community in a rapidly changing world? And there are 5 areas that we focus on in this curriculum: connect with God, tell the story of Jesus, cultivate Christian community, practice justice, and shift ministry models. Now, each of you during your time will get to go deeper into one of those 5 areas and give us feedback. We have 3 different users in mind. We have people that are pastors or have theological education that would see this as a more of a continuing ed or enhancing what they already have. Second, we have lay leaders that are in a leadership role of any kind that are wanting some kind of theological education to help them lead or to expand what they're doing in that leadership role. And the third is, we can imagine that everyday Christians or people that are just curious about telling the story of Jesus or connecting with God that might find their way into this curriculum and be wanting to learn more from it as well. So what we've done is we've developed 5 to 7 courses in each of those 5 areas with this little grid here. We're going to have a course title, a short description, and then areas that we want people to know, be, and do once they've gone through this course. And we're going to ask you to look at those courses ahead of time. I'll say more about that in a minute, and answer these 3 things. What do you like? What do you wish about it? And what if? What would you imagine that could happen with regard to this? So here's an example of one of the courses, God, a crash course. That you see the description in one box and know, be, and do. So this is what each of the courses will look like. And you will get just a few minutes to look at each one of those courses and give your feedback. The second thing that we're going to do is we're going to go deeper into some areas. So you will have the opportunity to go deeper into one area and see some course content. And again, give feedback on what you like, what you wish, what if, and then a delivery, or how would it feel like to be learning, to be a learner in that course or in that unit. And so that will be on the same topic, and you'll see it from the content side and from the delivery side. So I've told you what you're going to do when you're in this workshop. What do you need to do to prepare? Like I said, you will get templates, those little 1-page overviews from 5 to 7 courses in one area. Because this workshop is going to go so fast, we really invite you to take a look at those ahead of time, knowing what you're going to do. And so when they come up on the screen, you don't have to read all that context. And we'll give you all kinds of directions once you get there. But to have some understanding or overview of those courses ahead of time would really help. The second thing that you can do to prepare is, as part of our thank you for your participation, we're going to make a donation of $100 to an organization, a ministry organization or a nonprofit. And there are 5 of them that are listed in that email. Now, these organizations are the ELCA Fund for Leaders, the ELCA World Hunger, the Forum for Theological Exploration, Habitat for Humanity, and YouthWorks. So if you would look those over, and there's websites there if you don't know about them and want to learn more about them, because at the end of our session, you are going to get a chance to vote for which organization you want your money to go to. And then we have the privilege of sending donations to each of those places. Well, that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to email us. We're excited for your participation and really value your feedback.